Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Zoe.
How's
Nice
it going?
to meet you. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for coming by today.
So tell me, when did you found PureWow?
We started the business in 2010.
And what were you doing before that?
I spent majority of my career in the finance industry.
So how does somebody go from being in the finance industry to starting a women's lifestyle website?
Candidly, I lost passion for the finance industry and I wanted to find something that I'd be happier in, as well as utilize my skill sets.
And before we get into the rest of the story, I think everybody wants to know about the Gary Vaynerchuk acquisition. How much was that for?
We try to keep that close to the chest. There's not much upside in sharing purchase price.
Are you happy though?
Very happy.
Okay. Can you tell me where PureWow now fits in the broader landscape of the business?
Absolutely. Mind if I draw it on the whiteboard here?
Sure, that'd be great.
So, common misconception that we were acquired by VaynerMedia. We are actually acquired by a new holding company we launched called VaynerX.
Okay.
And underneath VaynerX, we have two primary businesses. One is VaynerMedia, the ad agency.
Right.
And the other one is called The Gallery, which is the media side of the house. And underneath The Gallery, currently the only brand is PureWow. But over the next several years, we will be building and buying several media brands underneath the Gallery portfolio.
Got it. And to be clear, you're the CEO of both PureWow and The Gallery?
Correct.
So do you ever see a point in time in which you'll shift over from PureWow and focus on The Gallery and some of the other media acquisitions therein?
Absolutely. As things scale, as we have more media brands, it's going to require my attention at that level of The Gallery.
And how long have you guys been in this space?
2 months.
Can I see some more of it?
I'd love to show you.
Awesome. So let's go back to the very beginning. You have the idea for PureWow. What's the first thing you do?
First thing we did was hold focus groups with women in their 20s, 30s, and 40s to try to find the void. Where was the white space? We were reverse engineering that.
So was there a single turning point where things really took off for PureWow?
Yeah, I'd say kind of 2.5 years in 2013, we hired a layer of management that really did change the trajectory of the company in a great way.
So where does the bulk of your revenue come from now?
Branded content, native advertising for sure.
Got it. So how much did you bring in last year?
At the end of 2016, we ended up very close to $20 million.
Wow. Profitable?
Have been profitable since 2011. We had no choice.
Impressive. And how many viewers would you say that you guys have?
Yep, we're approximately 15 million monthly uniques on the website purewow.com.
Okay.
But when you look at the larger social landscape, we're about 250 million monthly impressions across all of our owned and operated.
Sure. So 15 million uniques on the website, almost 20 million in revenue last year. It sounds like you're generating a lot of money per viewer and profitable. How have you done that over the last few years?
You know, we're just as much as a creative agency and a production company as we are a media company with distribution. So it's as much about the ideas and the creative and the whole campaign as it is about the distribution.
Got it. And so in 2016, before Gary Vaynerchuk approached you guys, were you thinking of selling the business?
So we were in the process of potentially raising a big round of fundraising. And when you're talking to strategics, sometimes they will pivot that conversation to ask if you're interested in selling.
So there were other offers on the table.
Other folks were definitely sniffing around.
Can you tell me which folks?
We got to keep that close to the vest too, but it's the usual suspects you'd expect.
So you've gone from finance to launching a women's lifestyle brand to now being the CEO of that parent company, The Gallery, within VaynerX and VaynerMedia. What have you learned about yourself as a leader along the way?
To always be yourself. I think a lot of leaders, especially first-time entrepreneurs that are leading a company, try to be someone that they're not. You know, you emulate leaders that you have seen got success, such as like a Steve Jobs or someone, but if that's not who you are, then that's not genuine and people can sniff that on you. So for me, it's about always being honest with my employees, being very straightforward, candid, high integrity, radical candor.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me. It's great to meet you.
Absolutely. I'm going to head to a meeting, but it was a pleasure.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming in.
All right. See you later.